I was 16 the summer it happened. Now at 25, I can still remember every detail, like it just happened yesterday. It was at Camp Renwood, a quiet place tucked deep in the woods of Maine. You know the kind. No cell service, creaky cabins, and a lake so still it looked like glass in the early morning. I'd been going there for years, but that summer was different. It was my first year as a CIT, counselor in training, and I felt grown up, responsible, almost important. There were 6 of us counselors in training, and we got our own tiny cabin by the edge of the woods, a little farther from the main camp. That's where everything started. The first night, after the kids had all gone to bed, a few of us snuck down to the lake. Typical camp stuff. Telling ghost stories, skipping rocks, complaining about the food. Then Marissa, the most dramatic of us, started talking about the girl on the dock. She said that years ago, a camper named Eliza had disappeared on a foggy night just like this one. People said she'd sleepwalked right off the dock into the lake, and no one ever found her. Others said she ran away. But Marissa swore that every couple of years, someone saw her, standing at the end of the dock, staring out over the water in a white nightgown dripping wet. We all laughed it off, of course, just a dumb story to scare the new kids. But that night, something woke me up around 3 a.m. It was dead silent, like the woods were holding their breath. I couldn't explain it, but I suddenly felt drawn outside, like something was calling me. Not with words, just this pull. I slipped on a sweatshirt and stepped out. The camp was blanketed in fog, so thick I could barely see 5 feet in front of me. The path to the lake was lit only by the moon, which looked dull and hazy through the mist. I told myself I was just going for air, that I wasn't scared. But every step felt heavier. When I reached the lake, the fog thinned just enough that I could see the dock, and there, at the very end, was someone standing there. She was wearing a long white nightgown, and her hair was hanging wet down her back. She didn't move, just stared straight ahead, like she didn't hear me approach. I thought maybe it was one of the girls from another cabin, maybe sleepwalking, just like the story. I stepped onto the dock. The wood creaked under me. "Hey," I whispered, "are you okay?" She didn't turn, didn't flinch. The fog curled around us like smoke. I felt this chill run through me, not from the air, but from her, like she wasn't really there. I took another step closer. That's when I heard it, a splash. Behind me, I spun around, heart racing. Nothing, just ripples on the water. When I turned back, she was gone. No splash, no footsteps, just gone. I backed away, fast, all the way off the dock, then ran through the fog like it was choking me. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, I told the other CITs what I saw. Most of them laughed, said I was half asleep, dreaming, whatever. But Marissa, she looked pale, quiet. Then she pulled me aside and said, "You're not the first to see her. Apparently 3 summers before, another CIT, a guy named Ryan, said he saw a girl in a white nightgown on the dock. He refused to go near the lake for the rest of the summer. A year later, one of the counselors found a soaked nightgown folded neatly on their cabin porch. No one ever figured out where it came from. I started digging, asking the older staff. Most waved me off, but one, an old maintenance guy named Carl, finally told me the truth. There was a girl named Eliza. Camp records showed she attended Renwood in 1982. And yes, she disappeared. They searched the woods, drained part of the lake. Nothing, But here's the part they never told us. Eliza was known for sleepwalking. She'd been found standing on the dock in the middle of the night more than once. The night she vanished, the counselors assumed she was asleep. Her bunkmates woke up, and she was just gone. I don't know what I saw that night. I don't know how I saw her, or why me. But the next few nights, I didn't go near the lake. And on the last night of camp, as we packed up and got ready to leave, I passed by the dock one last time, just a glance. There was nothing there, but the wood was wet, only the end of it, like someone had been standing there and hadn't come back. I haven't returned to Camp Renwood since. Part of me wants to, just to see, just to know. But another part of me is afraid she's still there, waiting, watching, and maybe this time she's not alone.